Mediterranean diets have been associated with good health effects. But what is a Mediterranean diet really? I'm not so sure that a Mediterranean diet is predominantly plant-based like we're always told it is. So I came to Greece. I'm here in the Mediterranean, and I'm going to talk to people here and find out what is eaten on a Mediterranean diet. Traditionally, historically, do they eat meat? Do they eat organs? Or is it a plant-based diet? What are the secrets here? And what are people doing to attain good health and live long, robust, vibrant lives? Let's find out.
Nobody's thinking.
Yeah,
We are going like that.
everyone's so confused with regard to food.
The way that we are living is wrong, not the meat.
Exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree.
That's my opinion.
This is where we've come from, eating meat,
Yeah.
eating honey. Mediterranean diets are not plant-based. I'm on the island of Mykonos, and I visited multiple butchers here. This one has been in the Stavrakopoulos family since 1968. I talked to the owner of this butcher shop and the butchers here in Mykonos, the other butcher shop, and what do they tell me? They tell me they've always eaten meat here. They love meat, they eat red meat. Mediterranean diets definitely include meat and red meat. Come on. Hello, how are you?
You.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Vasilis.
So, Paul,
Hello, boss.
so this butcher has been in the family for a long time.
That one, no. That one is only 7 years old.
Okay, but
We do it for many years.
many years. Your family
From 67.
from 1967,
Yes.
the Stavrakopoulos family. So it's interesting. So it's interesting for me to come to Greece. I'm from the States, and to see that there's been butchers here for 70 years on Mykonos, on this island. And because in the States we hear about this Mediterranean diet, and no one knows that in Greece red meat is eaten.
We used to eat meat. Yes, we eat a lot of meat. You know, in Greece we eat a lot of meat.
You eat a lot of meat in Greece. Exactly.
It's not so expensive as in the States, but we eat a lot of meat.
Okay.
About 2 years ago, Gordon Ramsay was here. We make a video.
I think I heard about that
Yes.
Yeah.
We make a video over here. We make sausages with him.
with Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, it's interesting because I think that throughout the world there are a lot of places where people have been told that they don't eat a lot of meat, where people live a long time, like blue zones. But when you actually go to those places, they eat a lot of meat.
We eat a lot of meat and we live, you know, many years.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so let me ask you, this is a very important question. Would you rather eat this or this?
We eat meat.
You're gonna eat meat.
For sure.
You would rather eat meat than this. That's what I thought. Me too, clearly. Meat is a critical part of the diet.
Yes, of course. I told you before that you know, I'm sorry, but my English are not so good, but
It's way better than my Greek.
we used to eat a lot of meat, you know, many years ago. We used to eat a lot of meat for many years. So now the things are a little bit changed, you know. Everybody wants to eat something to be fit.
Right.
Okay, we have also meat for the fit guys.
What's the meat for the fit guys?
You can eat a lot of chicken if you want. You can eat a lot of beef, but you know, lean meat,
Uh-huh.
not Angus.
Well, I don't.
Obviously not Angus, but a lot of meat you can eat.
This is very interesting because I think that people believe that animal fat is bad for them, but I don't think it's bad for humans at all.
You eat meat.
I eat a lot of meat.
Okay, just make that.
I eat a lot of fat. Like,
No, I have a very good friend that he's, you know, if you see him, it's like the guys on the TV.
yeah,
And he eats only organic fat.
right. Good fat.
If you eat something else, you cannot burn it. But the fat from the meat, you can burn it, you know.
Yes.
It's normal fat.
It's better to have the good quality fat. I don't eat any chicken. All I eat is fatty red meat. That's all I eat. They look like this. In your family, maybe you remember stories. Have people, I mean, in Greece, you know, 70, 80 years ago, there was only animal fat. What kind of fats do people cook with? I guess olive oil is common in Greece.
We used to eat a lot of fat, much more fat than we eat now.
You used to.
Of course, but you have to remember that the one person that lives 50 years ago, he was working average 6-7 kilometers a day.
Yeah, walking.
Make his works, you know, to make his things to have to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we are used to sit on the chair.
Yeah, smoking too much.
That's why the fat is not so good for us.
We're not moving.
We are not moving.
We're not in the sun. Yeah. Do you think people were healthier 70 years ago when they were eating more animal fat, or healthier now when you're eating less?
They didn't have doctors as we have today,
Don't need doctors.
but of course they were healthier.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You
Yeah.
know, just remember to see pictures from those years, and you will realize that people were healthier. Of course, were than us.
Yeah.
We used to sit a lot.
Right.
We don't move. We don't do anything.
We don't move anymore.
We smoke, we drink, and we go for swimming, if we remember. And
And-
when we go for swimming, we don't swim
Just stand in the water.
on the sun.
We become too lazy. Become too lazy. Duh, what's your favorite steak? What's your favorite in here?
You know, if you ask me, that's my favorite steak.
Oh yeah, the tomahawk.
With a lot of fat, you know. That's not so fatty, but
That's
with a
not
lot of
fatty.
fat. That's not fat.
That's not fatty. That looks pretty fatty to me. That's your favorite, the tomahawk. It's good. And you can get, isn't this like, this is a whole primal. This is like 6 tomahawks.
Yes.
This
That's a whole rack.
is the way to do it. You get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
That's
tomahawks.
the whole rack of the beef.
That's what I would eat for dinner. You want to? We should eat this for dinner. Look at this, the whole rack. Okay, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, look at this. He brought one out for us.
You like?
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That's beautiful.
That's better.
That's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, I think that like humans have always known this is good for them. And it's only recently that we've become so confused that we think this is not good for humans, or that people in Greece or other places where they live a long time don't eat this.
You know, we are trying to change our way of life because we think that meat is not okay, or fish is not okay, or. But I think that I said to you before that the way that we are living is wrong, not the meat.
Exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree.
That's my opinion.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. And what's this? This is dry aging the meat, right?
Yeah,
How long does it stay in here?
that's 45 days.
45 days. And then
If you see on the top, you know it's getting to have
a little bit of crust.
I don't know.
Yeah. And this, how is,
Inside is very tasty and very nice.
what does the dry aged meat taste like? How is it different than the fresh meat?
The taste here is much stronger.
Stronger. This is really good.
If you really like meat, you're gonna love that.
This is amazing. Yeah, so good. This is liver back here.
Yes.
It's a liver traditionally eaten by Greek people, like the organs. Do Greek people traditionally eat the liver?
We used to eat liver, and we cook it with many ways.
Uh-huh.
We put it on the casserole, and we put it on the pan, we put it on the grill.
Uh-huh.
We used to eat liver, yes, of course.
I've heard that in Greek cuisine, a lot of the organs are always eaten, that nothing is wasted.
You know, even here in Mykonos, if we talk about Mykonos 60 years ago, we didn't have enough food, you know, to be okay over here, because it's a place that we cannot produce things like vegetables or things like that, because everything here is a rock.
Right.
So that's why, and we used to have problem also many years ago with the water. So everything was difficult here.
Uh-huh.
That's why we used to eat a lot of meat.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have, you know, we didn't have another way to live. It was fish and meat. That's it.
People healthy or unhealthy then?
Of course they were healthy, because if you ask me, you know, even now there are many people that are more than 80 years old here.
Uh-huh.
You can find them, you know.
Uh-huh.
They are living here right now.
Yeah. And they eat meat.
Of course.
And they eat liver.
Of course.
Okay, tell me about this.
Which one?
What do they do with the heads?
That's the best thing that you can eat.
That's the best thing you can eat.
Of course, that's the best.
The lamb's head.
You know, lamb is the most. I don't know how to say it. You know, I don't know the word right now. It's the most virgin thing that you can eat from meat. Lamb needs just about 60 days to be as it is. So we don't have to put many things to wait for them, to feed them for a long time, or to do things like that. Lamb needs just 60 days. That's it. And it's the most pure thing that you can eat from meat. It's lamb. You know, I have a son that's 20 months right now. If you see it, he's here. I prefer to feed him lamb than chicken.
Really?
Of course.
He's 20 months old and he eats a lot of lamb.
Yes, of course.
He loves it. What do you do with the heads?
The heads we used to put it on sticks, you know, on iron sticks, and we cook it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you eat the brain?
Yes, it's not easy because you have to open the head, but you can eat it. Yes, of course, and it's very tasty. You can eat the tongue. The tongue is very nice.
Yeah.
And the cheeks.
Yeah, I ate some lamb brain today. It was amazing. Everybody was grossed out, but I thought it was amazing. That's amazing.
You know, many things from the meat. If you see it, you don't want to eat it. But if you eat it and you don't know what it is, you say that's very tasty.
It's tasty and you feel good.
Of course.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. If you guys are enjoying this Greek adventure, trying to understand what a Mediterranean diet really is, if you find value in these videos, please like, subscribe. It helps us grow the channel, which helps us make more videos to benefit you and other people so that we can change lives, hopefully, and educate about what a good diet for humans really is. So, like, subscribe. Thank you, guys. Mediterranean diets definitely include meat, even red meat. Check this out. Come on.